read
now.
what we did. Dear Diary.
Again, so it is. It's been 4 months since we've been
a long
Storm
time.
Kings.
March.
Oh, okay, 3rd of March.
Just like yesterday.
Look at that. See, look. I was doing that yesterday. Look at that.
Beautiful.
You have to hold it while she shot, and then when the winner of the competition shot it, fluffy.
Beautiful.
You throw it up in the air first.
Yes. Poor Fluffy.
So, just do some quick things to the camera. Hello, camera. Thank you for watching at home. We're going to do a quick 5 minutes.
People.
Yeah. We're going to do a quick 5 minutes. Just a recap at the end, so we know where we are. We'll do a quick 5 minutes at the start, so we know where we are. And that's it. So, quick introductions around the table. Hello, I'm me, Dave, the Dungeon Master. It says on my shirt, Dungeon Master, so you shouldn't be able to get confused. And we have Paul.
Hi.
Josh. Steve.
Oh, hello.
Steve's sitting in for
Do piece
Mark.
to camera. Do piece to camera.
Mike.
Hello.
Sharon.
Hi.
Alan.
Hello.
And me again, because we just went around the table. As a quick.
Out there?
Of course they are. Just you can slag off Mike in the chat if you want to. Please do.
He's got a big following as Mike.
He's got a great following.
He's got his
As
groupies.
And as always, a big thank you goes out to Danny and the team at the Initiative Order for always their help and advice. And then, if they haven't seen it already, I got a new toy that was Danny suggested, which is look at that little beast, which is lovely. It's got all the minis and all the maps and D&D paraphernalia, and it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for getting me hooked. That was very nice of you. We also have a game code. Ooh. So this is Dungeons and Dragons Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. This will give you an exclusive golden epic card, 5 gear-filled gold chests,
No!
and
Filled
1
with gear?
million gold coins.
No!
All for entering this free code. And this code will be in Twitch chat for a little while. I'll pass it to Steve, who's going to be talking to people in Twitch chat. That was a doorbell. I'm doing stuff on camera. So Steve can go and answer the door. And one final thing is a big thank you to Critical Role for my tankard. I wish they had sent this to me, but it wasn't. It was bought for me. But this was my Father's Day gift. And absolutely lovely.
Very similar to my Father's Day gift.
It was, but you had a skull.
I had fuck all.
And I've got
I had fuck.
Well, I've got a nice big tankard, which I enjoy.
How about after lunch when my daughter actually wondered where we'd gone to my grandparents. And yeah, it's Father's Day.
The joys of parents.
So with all that finally out of the way, but I told you, you're looking
Let's dive in.
You'll probably get more at the barbecue than you will at Christmas.
No, I got fuck all for Father's Day. I'll get fuck nothing for Christmas.
I can't help you, Mike.
Both of those are available from the online store.
There's a voucher.
You just want to have like a smile and ding.
So with all that as done, dusted, we are. The last time we left everyone, you completely slaughtered the yak fox.
Can I just say that again, how it went?
So They did it completely successfly, and they did plan for an hour and a half.
Can I just point something out? We did it successfully, just did it differently. We didn't murder anyone in their sleep.
No, we murdered all of them in there.
No, we didn't.
Not just anyone.
No,
Some of them came after the cow.
Oh, good point, yeah.
Having a nice silence thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
If
it.
you're going to murder someone in their sleep, is a really good time to do it.
Yeah, we don't want a fair fight here. We're not honourable.
Why would you do that?
We'll take every advantage we can get.
Murder
Absolutely.
hobos.
So you
We've gone to the beach.
you rescued the princess,
Lani, my darling.
and then you flew down with the rest of the slaves. You camped down into this nice little stream area. The elves came and kind of helped out a little bit, and then they kind of let you rest, and you fell asleep, and in the morning they were gone, and it was just you lot. That's it.
Well,
What do you wanna
thanks
do
a lot, that was great. See you in a month.
Well, I think we let the giants play with themselves, and we were talking about having like a beach party.
From the corner, here we come.
I've heard the drinks are
Let's
free
go
though.
spend some money. I want to get some more magic armour.
More magic armour.
I think we found out that the dwarves were still being held captive
Yeah.
underground.
They're
So-
like dwarves.
We save the dwarves,
Nice.
then we leave
Yeah.
for the beach party, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
dwarves a tenner penny.
Thank you very much.
They'll probably
I'm sneaking
reward
up
us.
behind you right now.
Mm.
That's my hoping.
They might reward us
Actually-
with nice armour.
Are we close to any nice
we
dwarven
might all die
settlements?
a horrible death
Well,
at the hands of
definitely
fire.
rewarding with nice armour. I mean, dwarves are known for their
I know what I forgot.
Oh my god.
We're going to die already.
Pieces of
Player packs.
I thought you
we'd given
were.
up those.
Oh,
I've given out elements of those.
oh, thank you.
That's Mark. You can give that one to Steve.
Here you go, Mark, Steve.
Steve and Mark.
Steve Mark.
Ooh.
This is just.
Can't be worse
So
than
there's still.
having
These are
just-
new packs. These are just forms of note taking, and you got some maps in there as well. So if you
Thank
want to make
you.
notes on anything, you can. That's it
so-
really. So you know what player packs are.
Mm. It all comes back to me.
I have no clue.
There's no spare home. Oh,
I have a spare penny.
no.
Right, so Carrier, do you fancy going down to visit some of your friends, do you?
No!
Well, we can't very much leave them behind.
Could we speak to the
She's a
elves?
dwarf,
The elves
she's a
might know
working
where
elf.
they're from.
We give it a try. Elves, where are you? Do we hear any elves?
You see what the file is here?
No, he
No,
hasn't.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy. You've got to remember that this ends a foul chapter of my life. So,
He's been at harder things than that.
He's been doing something harder. I'm not sure it struts.
a big part of my life is coming to a close, and I'm really happy. So, I'm at your disposal, Carrier.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, no, we're going.
I'll get the griffins. I'll
Thank
blow the
you.
whistle and
What does the whistle sound like?
caw.
Very, very useful noise, isn't it? Very utility. I like that noise.
This is not going to end well. I just want to say this.
Of course it's going to end well. Why wouldn't it?
You've already
You're all
died
gonna die.
once.
A horrible death.
Yeah.
Yes. And I've only got one spare.
You've still got another. You've still got another one.
You've still got-
use it. I've got a plan for that one.
Hey, no, you've still got half a ball.
Oh,
You're all right.
I've got half a black ball.
I think you'll be fine.
I've got a use for that one, for all of us. It's a team thing, so you don't kill me off just for this.
Are Binky and the others back with us yet?
Who? What?
Binky, the Griffin. The Griffins.
All your griffins are back. You know, they've been nicely fed and looked
Oh, he's
after
a
by the elves when they were there.
He's a good boy.
And you got the stream, so everything was nice and dandy.
I'm stroking Mark. Stroking Mark in his absence. I'm stroking my Griffin. And a man can stroke his
Is
Griffin
that
if
what
he
it's
likes.
called? Is that what it's called?
Just remember to get consent.
Oh, absolutely. This is why I need glasses. There we go. Right.
Has anyone ever told you that you're a little bit strange?
Yes.
Now you remember
good.
that the entrance to the mines was obviously
It is down there, isn't it? It's water powered, the lift, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Did you ever see any fire giants?
Yes.
Can you
We
tell us
did.
anything about them? Other than
Um,
they're
They're
fiery?
fucking big.
Well, we have seen fire giants before
Yeah.
when they attacked that other place.
But
Yeah.
These,
Well,
this
they fire
particular
giants when they take them. wasn't it?
Yeah.
No,
And
Brent
Brent Shander,
Shander.
they were.
They had hellhounds and all sorts of nasty
Yep.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're not just facing fire giants.
No,
Oh,
we've
We've
got
got
a whole,
hellhounds and
yeah, a
Fancy an army.
whole bunch of other fun
orcs
stuff.
and
Oh, absolutely.
trolls and
When I went down the lift to meet, well, she's called Cinder Hild.
Cindy Hill. Yes, well
Good
done.
Lord.
I'm not selling it.
When I found Cinderhild, and she gave her, she said, excellent. When I found Cinderhild, and I was passed. Do you remember I told you that I was passed across as a pet, basically?
You mentioned that we weren't listening to the
Yes, of course. I wouldn't expect any less.
We were
I
bored.
met her father. Her father is Duke Zalto.
Say it again without reading.
Duke Zalto. And Duke Zalto is a big bastard.
You're not selling this.
How did you get into the lift? Because
I was let in.
So how
I'm trying to work out
many-
what those are. I
So-
think that's doors.
Those
and-
doors. And
Those are the
portcullis.
doors.
Oh, lovely. So
Right.
they're really prepared that not to be messed with.
Mhm.
So shall we do our usual thing, and it's called planning. just throw that planning.
I'm the guest here. I'm just.
So how many fire giants do you think there are?
I only ever saw two. I only saw the Duke. No, actually, did I see his wife? It was a long time ago, and I died since then. So,
Haven't we all?
Am I the only one who hasn't died here?
No, I haven't died either. I just nearly died.
I did see her. Yes, so I only ever saw the Duke, his wife, and I spent most of my time being treated like a dog by Cinderhild.
So
But
there's
she
not
was
act-
kind.
There's not. Oh, so she's actually quite a nice fire giant.
Cinderhild, well, she's just a child.
She was just a child.
Yeah, but
I don't know how quickly.
How,
they
so how big
grow.
is a child?
Oh,
Giant
Cinderhild.
child.
Put it in terms of us. She was fucking massive.
So how big is the Duke?
Bigger.
If the child's fucking
I'm guessing
massive,
bigger.
4 times fucking massive.
Now let me just say. So we've got
That's a lot of
at
Fs.
least at least 2 fire giants. I know
fine,
we're going to
we
be
take
more
care
than
of
that.
it.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And then what type of? Did you see any denizens? Do you know what denizens? are?
Denizens.
Good word.
Denizen.
I'm surprised you're so educated.
I don't actually know what that means. Yes, I believe no.
No. Yes.
No, I don't really. You see, I spent a lot of time with Cinderhild, and she didn't talk
What did she
much
actually
about
do
it.
to you?
Well,
Were you,
she dressed me up.
is that
Oh, did she have
answers
any
a
nice
lot
clothing?
of
She had
questions.
some beautiful clothes.
That
Ooh,
answers a
so
lot of
maybe
questions.
we can do some shopping with Cinderhild. Get
Now-
some nice clothing.
To be honest with you, she would make you look fabulous.
I'm in for whatever this is. I'm sold.
Absolutely.
You've been around me too long.
Well, I only ever get to wear furs, really. It's a bit.
She had heels. She had a lot of accessories. It was all working for
I
her.
don't understand what you're calling this anymore.
Did
You
you?
just not like heels.
Do we just need to make?
I didn't see. Basically, I
Did you
didn't
get
see an army.
touched unnecessarily? That's what we're after. You can talk
No
to us.
touch against me
You
is
can
unwelcome.
Talk to us. Just let us know. We're not going to judge you.
No.
We just want you to.
I don't care if you
Did
judge me or
she
not,
touch
just so
you?
long as you touch me.
Did she touch you unnecessarily? And if so, how?
I could show you on a
Show
doll.
us.
I could show you on a doll. So no, I believed it's just the family there. I only ever saw 3 of them. There may be more. I don't know. As far as other people are concerned, other denizens, the Yak folk came and went every now and again, and
And they always went by the lift.
Yeah, yes, that they did,
Because I was thinking we could sort of.
occasional rumbles. You see, the lift went down far. I remember that the lift went down past a load of levels till we got to the bottom. But what was on the other levels, I don't know. I just
Should we-
remember the DM
So-
saying it went down for
So
ages.
we're after this crunch, aren't we?
We are, but we're predominantly after trying to free some slaves.
No, we're not.
Now,
We're
were there
after the
slaves
monkeys,
with
slaves.
where the giants were, or do you reckon they may be on those levels?
They could be
in between.
I was never really treated like a slave. I was treated more like a pet. The slaves, to my mind, were all up with the yak folk, but there were so many levels they could be scattered on any
level.
level.
Use the slaves as fodder for the giants.
I think
we
we're-
sneak in and get what we want.
Darling, in your army, you can't sneak.
That's true. Actually, I can now. I'm not playtime.
Yeah.
I was just
Jinx
thinking.
can sort that out.
Yeah, Jinx can check out a lot of the area.
Yeah.
Deshana, can you turn your cow worked very well? Could you do something for the giants?
Just be a cow for the rest
I'm
of
not
the
sure the
campaign.
preferences of giants, I'm afraid. I haven't really had long intellectual talks with them to
But
see
you
their
have these visions, these dreams. Have they not given you any hints?
fiery burning forest was the last one.
Don't do that.
I can't do that. I don't want to be a squirrel on fire.
So what,
It's a personal preference thing. You'll
Squirrel on
understand
fire,
at some
that was
point.
a band.
Right, so
I think it was in the
let's
60s,
just
Squirrel
set
on
a
Fire.
plan. So basically, we against the best judgment, we're going to go down this.
I like the way you refer to yourself as the best judgment.
I'm a paladin. What the hell do you think? Why do you have a paladin if you're not going to listen to it?
True,
Yeah.
and I am mad.
To send them in first.
Under the guise of rescuing
No, we're going to
dwarves,
rescue.
we're actually after the contra
We are.
of teleportation. That's
We-
what we're after.
But we don't know where that is.
Well, probably this thing.
Somewhere, it's going to be somewhere in there.
Zalta.
He's probably got
Let
it-
me think.
I reckon
Where
he's
would it be?
probably got
Duke
it round his neck.
Zalta.
Has anyone got any spells possibly that might help them?
So this is it.
No.
So
No.
do we have invisibility?
Aye, we do.
So we've got invisibility. How many people can you make invisible?
3, but I've only got 2 spell slots. Or
But we-
a third.
But so we got invisibility.
Yeah, aye.
For a little while.
The village is empty, right?
Yes.
We've cleared it. So you're a ranger and fuck all you.
I believe you have passed without a trace.
From previous experience.
I believe. Because I think we used that
So
in
we will
the village.
ignore you totally. You've got spells.
I might have some valuable questions. Though.
You've
Question?
got spells.
I've got +8.
You've got spells.
I don't have much in the way that's going to help us sneak. I have
You're a sorcerer.
druid.
You're a
Druid.
druid. You're a
Dread.
You don't need to
Warlock.
make me
you're a warlock,
invisible.
druid.
I can make myself into
Plus
something
8.
small that will be able to scurry
You're a
around.
thief. Oh yeah, we know you're a thief, all right?
I don't know, I'm a thief.
Well, you do
That's
keep
how-
stealing
that's how
stuff.
good she
It's the
is.
other way, isn't it? Really?
Yeah,
So,
Some
anyway,
huge stealer.
the Yak Folk village is empty,
it is.
and you only know about the lift to get into the mines or wherever.
Is
it
there
It's
any other ways
downstairs,
in
yeah.
there then?
So if we make our way back to the village and search the rest of the village, which we could
I've
be
got a
doing
brilliant
in
idea.
relative safety, see if there is another way down.
I've got a brilliant idea.
Because we could use the lift as a distraction. Presumably, it
Well, I
makes
can
a
break
lot of
the lift
noise.
very easily. But would that mean that they would come up, do you think? Or would they then barricade themselves down in?
So
Well, they
when you
wouldn't
got
necessarily.
downstairs, where was it you were taken? Is it a large area downstairs, or was it?
It was
you know,
fairly good size, and it was Cinder. Mostly, all I saw was Cinder Hill's quarters, shall we say? She didn't let me out much.
Do we? Well, we've all heard of hypnosis. Yeah.
Well,
I can put Mark into a deep sleep
And
then
throw
take him back to a previous life where maybe he might have gone down and might know stuff. How many? How many? Fire giants?
you were going far back now. Back when you were a fire giant.
Just get yourself.
Shall we make our way to the village
Yeah.
as foretell?
Come on then, let's
suggested?
notice.
Just call me Drover, because
Drover.
I'm not even going to
Drover.
attempt to pronounce that first name.
Yeah,
I'd call it
where,
Drover.
where Drover suggested.
I call him Bertie.
We've always
Bertie
got the
Drover.
option where we can
Bertie
break
Drover.
the lift and see if that may do it. If we find another entrance, because then it
Well,
means
there's
that
steps, isn't there? There's steps. Isn't there steps and a lift?
Where's steps, weren't
The lift's there and the steps next to it.
there? I can remember steps being.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah,
that
that's
little.
steps.
I assumed it was like a little hut where
Yeah, I
they
think
kept
that's
guard.
Well, they probably don't.
We never went that far.
No, we didn't go.
Well, obviously I did,
Um,
but
if
Isn't
there's
that the
steps,
lift and that's the steps?
The lift is the big dark brown circular thing,
Yeah.
which is
That's
powered
stairs.
by the watermill next to it.
So I think we need to go back to the village and make a thorough.
What
Yeah.
do you think would be the best plan, Drover? Just totally randomly.
Who's never spoken up before?
That's a word.
Just like everyone turns like, Drover's talking. Wow.
That just means got something important to say.
Just guess.
What's that, Skip?
Your best guess. Your best guess, Drover, at how you would go.
Well, I think Drover's trying to tell us to go back to the village.
I think if we go back to the village, we can at least land the griffins in the field,
Yeah.
let them mess around there for a bit whilst we try and see if... Because we might not be able to get through the portcullis. We might have to...
You know the portcullis?
Yep.
Apparently so.
Oh, that'd be a shame. We'll have to go to the beach.
Is that like a walkway, or is that just like the bar which
That's the bar attached
turns?
to the wheel. You could try though. There isn't going to be an opening there. You got to remember this is all. That part is giant sized as well.
Oh, so there's probably quite a lot of room to fit through.
Yeah.
And I can stop the wheel for a short period of time. For a very short period of time, effectively, so we can all walk across.
Yeah. And,
So
with
you
a
know-
shard, and with a shard, we could freeze the river to do the same thing.
Fly up.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Could we not just fly it?
Oh, is that open?
No, it's not.
I assumed it was mounted.
No, it's
Close in.
enclosed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, that's why I figured that.
Otherwise, we'll just fly in there.
So I guess we can fly over to here, let the griffins off in this area,
And have
so
a
they
look at
can
these gates.
have a look at the gate, see if the portcullis is actually giant size, so we can all fit through it. Because if it's like bars like that, sort of down there, we'll have no problems. It's just giant.
Can I see anyone? Has anyone come up? Like any? Is there any?
Oh yes,
sign
as
of
we're
activity
approaching.
Are we going to go down to the left or down
in
the
the
stairs?
village.
No.
Mark.
So if you're flying around, just keep an
I'm
eye out.
saying probably
There's
stairs
nothing
are going to be
there.
quieter than the
I
lift.
just think we need to ask our leader, Mark, which way he thinks we should go.
Well, lift is going to be noisy, and they're going to notice a lift in operation.
One would assume so.
So
What do you
that-
think, Mark?
I reckon stairs,
What was at the bottom of the lift when you used to go down there?
Yeah.
Previously?
giants.
Giants. From my experience, giants.
Heat.
Just as an aside, how
Giants.
big might these steps be? Because if they're giant size, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the
Point,
ass.
actually.
Now, we're all talking about these things, and I can't even remember seeing any stairs.
It's got your P45.
Okay.
We're down a party member now.
Okay.
P45, just like
You're
that.
getting paid for this.
If you walk down, it will take a long time.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I come for the blondies and things.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we got to
No, you
that.
can step on the
Raspberry
first one.
and white
then you
chocolate
step
blondies.
Okay.
Perhaps so.
Right.
Maybe.
Okay.
They're not
I
very.
would be very
Yeah,
happy if you
no
don't
ginger.
get it.
on there.
Yeah, they're very
This is
gingery.
the work.
Very gingery.
Last level
What
is
else
the
is there? They've got
quarter.
chili in there.
Okay.
So
And
You really- you
other
wanna go
revolting
straight past
things.
this
Yeah.
level.
Onions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Onion
what-
blondies.
Yeah.
Just barges.
This is the mine.
Okay.
So, processing.
Okay.
Are you coming to the barbecue?
Yes.
No one's
Thank
said so
you.
yet.
Very much
The
indeed.
three, I haven't seen anyone saying they go to the barbecue yet.
Oh, I did.
I
I
just
did
thought it was
say the same.
me and
On-
David.
On what platform?
Yeah, I just
I don't do
responded on the
Facebook.
face.
Well-
so
I don't think I've actually said yes or no, but I am going.
you're not on
Yeah.
Facebook.
So that's what's right.
I'm coming.
I'm
So it's
coming.
me and David playing.
I'm
Yeah,
coming.
it's just you and me doing an epic multi-table co-op event. Oh, and Angeli. as
And
well.
actually, there's three of us.
Yeah.
There will be some form.
All
of
DMing their own tables.
And
But-
playing as well.
I just want to say, anyone in cosplay will be shot.
It won't be
Just
me.
say that.
That's my normal attire.
Is anyone
You mean I
watching
can't dress up as
Stranger
Tashana?
Things?
Yes.
I started watching it last
I
night.
started watching it last night.
Episode. So episode
Oh,
one.
sorry,
I'm
clarify,
up to
I started
second
watching
season.
Season 1
Oh,
and
yeah,
2.
yeah, yeah.
What's this?
Stranger Things.
Oh,
I've
So
seen
they're
I
very pro
saw
D&D.
some.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the very
My
very
daughter
first
was,
episode, they really like, yeah, D&D, and then by episode 4, he's dressed up in cosplay. Well, Will, he's called Will the Wise, and he's wizard outfit, and they're like, nah.
I said to my daughter this morning, I said, we can have a party in August, and you're going to come. She said, well, you're nerds. A nerd party. I said, yeah, and we cosplay.
What? Now, I never saw any stairs, I've got to say, but it is a mountain,
Mhm.
so if we went down the stairs, it will take us forever.
But we'll be
The-
quiet.
The lift was in operation all the time, and it wasn't guarded. It just went up and down and up and down.
How big is the stairwell?
Should we try and check out this portcullis first? See if we need to go through there or through
And
across
does the lift go all the way? I don't know.
I'm assuming it goes. Oh, it's a big old thing, and it's going to alert them that we're coming. That's
Can we
my
not
only.
fly down on our griffins?
I'm,
So
going
I
to,
don't-
I'm going to check the portcullis,
Not
dear.
that.
What do I
I'm not
see?
necessarily sure.
What sort of
Griffins
stuff
are
was
gonna
going
enter.
on when you were downstairs?
First off, the doors are closed.
Okay.
Giant doors.
Okay. What material are they made of?
Wood.
Wooden. Okay. And do they like standard portcullis? They go upwards.
Are they locked?
Yeah. Can we try and pull on the? I'm not pulling on the doors, just to make this clear. Can someone who's got some strength pull on
I'll
the doors?
pull on the doors.
Strap check. First dice of the day.
16.
That's fine. They swing open very, very easily. In fact, you
Yeah.
can shove a door. And these are giant doors.
Bless
open
you.
up.
So we're going the first, and then this is a portcullis?
The portcullis is down,
Okay.
but it's not.
Could
you-
we squeeze
you
through?
could possibly squeeze through, yeah.
And would it be big enough if we were getting kind of emaciated dwarves out in a hurry? Do we reckon we could
For
get
example.
I'm just assuming that's the kind of
Hypothetically.
the hypothetical slaves. Could we maybe push them through quite quickly, or
And these, what size are these 10-foot squares?
Yes.
So that's 40 foot roughly, and it's got 4.
Oh no, these are 5-foot squares. Sorry.
These are 5-foot squares, so it's 10,
10
10 foot, and it's got 4
There's a bit of
posts.
I think.
So I'm
They're
assuming
5
that
foot
it's
squares.
not the world's greatest portcullis.
Not really.
No.
Yeah.
And you can actually drive and attract
I'll,
it.
well, it's a portcullis for giants? Giants can't get out.
I'll try and
Well,
squeeze
yeah.
through. I'll try and squeeze through.
I don't think we have to
Are
wait.
we-
so much about squeezing.
No.
Did you... Metagame. Did you do a thorough search of the rest of the village last time?
We cleaned it
Yeah.
out, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless there's something you think we might have missed,
No.
probably, but we've missed it, so let's carry on going.
I think, I'm pretty
which could
sure.
be of use.
Okay, so Drover also tries to squeeze through one of the gaps.
Yeah.
Okay, so both make an athletics check, please.
An athletics or an acrobatics check?
Do an athletics check.
Well, this is going to go really badly for when Tashana needs to get through.
3!
Well,
and
probably
Dr.
don't.
Shudder,
Ruby, the dwarf, goes through straight away.
your gem.
Drover, your bow and your arrows can clink onto the bars you need to try and get.
Okay, so I'll take them off,
Push
pass
them
them through separately,
and then step through sideways.
and then what I'll do is
And they're never seen again.
What going happens?
has somebody got like fingers in it?
There might be a rope.
And I'm going to climb up a little bit and try and squeeze through because obviously the one at the bottom's too small.
Okay, roll again.
2.
16.
Yeah, there you go.
Heavy dice.
Totally works.
So we've got to roll
Go through.
26.
Yeah, you squeeze through. That's fine.
Has anyone got a rope that I can maybe hold on to in case I get stuck? Because that's probably likely.
I'll
Or just-
I'll go back and pick up.
I'll just
Shudder.
pass you some oil.
I'll try and also make my way through in the most undignified manner I can. Perhaps taking off my cloak and handing it through to somebody because that's the bulkiest thing I've got.
You want
The
to
Yeti
take
cloak
it,
and-
'cause you'll nick it.
What cloak?
And I end up with an athletics check of -1.
You just bonk.
Tashana through the gap, not through the bar.
Like I said, this is going to be troubling. There's that wonderful.
Do you want this oil?
Not really, but I think I'm going to have to
Can
use
I-
it.
Can I-
have a rub down?
Can I go and get to Shana and carry the fruit?
I have a rope, I think. Let me just check.
27.
It's fine.
Face plant.
Done.
Yeah, just grab arms.
I'm going to send Jinx through.
Yep.
Because
Easy enough.
obviously, yeah, bird-sized. And then I'm going to Eldritch blast the doors until they're gone.
That's always a good start. Now we've done this.
We mean business.
Sure?
Yep.
Yeah, might be loud, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, the doors.
Yeah.
The
And the
doors are open.
portcullis. No, the portcullis is
Portcullis.
down. So I'm just
Well,
going
is there
to...
not?
Could we?
Should we
check-
just look and see if we can find a way
Yeah.
in?
If that gap is actually
Well,
quite wide,
the-
I can get a lot of dwarves out
Yeah.
there just running across
Is there
the
some
water.
form of mechanism to open the portcullis?
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I look for that before we go crazy and see if I can raise the portcullis.
What was that? What are you going to do?
Just hang on a moment
So-
whilst I'm standing here.
All right.
As you walk into the room and have a proper look around, it's a 50-foot high ceiling, an 80-foot diameter, and there's a giant shaft in the middle of the floor. There's an iron rig is bolted to the pit's circular rim. Suspended from that is the iron chains. It says 60 foot in diameter. It's a circular platform made from oak beams held together by iron bands and rivets. The platform ascends and descends the shaft. It says constantly, but it's actually off at the moment. And on the walls you find, just around the left corner as you go in past the portcullis, there's a lever, and on the opposite side there's another lever which you think is going to activate the lift.
Right.
So, do the portcullis.
I'll do the portcullis.
Portcullis, lifts.
Could we actually have a look, see if that is stairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this open? This shaft?
It's the lift is there.
Which is
The lift
is
is
that
at
the
the top.
whole lift?
Yes, so it's a whole circular lift all descend.
Right.
It is ruddy massive.
Right.
I thought that was a lift. No,
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 it's the
I think
circle.
we leave this alone, the lift, and if we need to break it, I can sort that out. Because I can just burn the
Just burn the whole thing.
yeah. That's not a problem.
When you pop into the little room, it's
This one here.
a staircase leading down into darkness. There are 10-foot steps.
10-foot steps.
They're big steps.
And it'll be, they're giant.
It's not going to be comfortable.
We're
Could
not
we
getting
fly?
back out this way.
Is there enough room to fly down?
How much
Not in the
rope
stairwell,
do we
no.
have?
I've got some rope, do
So we're going to
I've got
have to
55.
do
Because
this
how are we going to get
1,000 times.
how are we going to get this?
I? I'm going to need to leave the lift. Unless there's another way out.
Well, I'm assuming the conch is going to be our way out,
But the slaves?
but the slaves can hopefully climb out. But if they're 10 foot, does it look like they are smoothly hewn, or are they rocky?
Yeah, they're nicely done. Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
Bloody giants!
So they'll have to come up the lift.
So, but they're 10-foot depth, so they're going to be like 5 foot high.
Yeah.
Which means a dwarf has to physically climb it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mountain itself is about 500 foot.
Yeah.
So depending on where you are, it's going to be a hell of a stairs. A lot of stairs to climb in a spiral.
If you're enslaved
10-foot
dwarf.
step.
I think
You're
the practical way out is the lift. But I'm
But
totally
the
riding,
quiet way in is the stairs.
I'm totally riding the boat downstairs. I mean, we're going full, Lord Grayskull downstairs on a tray job.
I'm just expecting you to just
So we
go off the
might
first one and
make
go
one step and then last spine.
See how you roll.
Calls further taken, that boat's coming out, we are sliding down them stairs.
It's not
All
very
we've got to
quiet.
figure out is...
I thought that was the thing
Yeah,
with
but
the stairs was
no,
being quiet
I
about
think we
it.
send the lift down to make the most amount of noise and cause a distraction.
Or if you want a distraction,
Yeah.
I can
So the
break
lift,
the
how long does
lift.
the lift take to go down?
Yeah, but if we break the lift, then we can't use it to come up.
How long does the lift take to go down?
It
5
takes some time.
It
goes-
a good few minutes, but it is.
It goes
So-
slowly.
So
And I can think it can stop.
So we'll send the lift down, yeah? And by that time we've
We're
probably
totally
made
racist,
2
isn't
steps.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but not in the boat. In the boat, we see if we can get
So
the
we
lift down.
send the lift down.
How
and
big is
then
this boat?
2 weeks later we
I've
arrive
got like
at
it's
the
like a
steps.
canoe.
By the steps it'll be like, it was totally full.
Thing is, though, the only problem with going down the steps is we don't know which level the dwarves are on,
Just
and we'd have
work
to
our
come
way
back
through, kind
up
of.
and work.
I think we're going to go down in the lift.
But you never saw the dwarves, did you?
No,
So I
didn't.
don't think they're
So
I
in
know
the
there's
lift.
multiple levels.
So, but do we right? So, question then, Dave: is there any controls on the lift itself?
It says no.
No. So the controls are
So
on
it's
the
just
controls-
that's just going to keep going down then.
Yeah.
Yeah. From memory, when Mathan was on the lift, it's literally activated, and the most of the mountain is the mine, but this doesn't stop at the mine. This goes straight down
Yeah.
to where the giants are. All the slaves,
So we need to do the stairs if we're getting the slaves out first.
Please, can we do the boat?
I think we need the boat.
I think if we do the slaves first and quietly, and then we do the bit from slaves to giant in the boat, because then that's a way of making a fabulous entrance.
What does the boat do?
It slides down the stairs and probably breaks, so I'm going to be casting mending a lot.
And what it actually is?
It's
collapsible
It's
boat,
called
isn't it?
Quall's Feather Token Swan Boat.
Oh yeah, it's the swan boat.
Incidentally, if you do want to,
So it's basically for water.
And themed children's boats or what?
Yeah.
The Love Boat ride or whatever it is. It's literally a giant swan.
That's what it is.
You can sit in it. I'm just going to go down the stairs.
So it doesn't fly or anything
No.
like that. Right.
if we want to go down the stairs,
just
we
wanna throw
can
out
do it
there,
with 5 foot squares.
That's a
down
really
5 foot.
shit idea.
I can make the stairs half.
You've caught up now, yeah.
Really shit idea. It's on the table.
It's a really bad idea,
I
but
might be a bit of an adrenaline junkie.
I
This may not have come out
I can
much
make this-
before.
is the inside of the mountain, is there any earth around or anything like that? Or will I have to go outside to get some earth now that the port palace is up?
You would imagine because it's mines, there's definitely going to be something down there. A lot of dirt. Where you are right now, you're fine. Out in the village,
Yeah.
obviously you've got all the crops and stuff. There's tons of dirt.
Perfect. I'm going to go back out and use the move earth cantrip to just take a 5 foot square of earth and just carry it basically along by keep casting it.
Yeah.
Because it's only somatic components, it's only just using hand motions to make it move.
Yeah.
We've got a
Pet.
slightly easier staircase to go down the.
Yeah. You've got a pet block.
Yeah, a 5 foot cube of earth, which is going to make it nice and easy for us to get down the stairs quietly.
I like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Um,
But it's
Nice
still
idea.
going to be a bit of a
Flying.
jump, isn't
it's
it?
going to be a bit of a jump, but it's a lot. It's half.
Carrier.
That's fine.
So you're going to make out of 5 foot cube. You're going to make
A set of stairs basically going
a
up.
ramp.
Well, no, not a ramp, just
Just
actual
a
stairs.
square.
Step. And keep moving it
I
now.
thought we were still on the boat idea. You
We
tell me
are,
to make
but
a
that's
ramp so I
but
can
no,
slide
this is
back
the
down.
quiet bit. This is the quiet bit first. The quiet bit first, and then the grand entrance.
The boat.
Drover's really got an excitement for this boat. I never
The
realised.
boat.
Has he got some naval
Is it?
experience?
We're not doing the boat.
Drover's just had a really good night's sleep.
I'll tell you the grand culmination to the plan is basically the bottom of the stairs and whatever chamber that may open up into.
I have a.
We are sliding off the bottom of that staircase into the room with trumpets blaring and fireworks going off.
There is another option
Me
that we
stood at
could
the
use the
front,
boat.
You know,
We could perhaps trade the boat,
10-5.
as in a full-on boat, for what we need. They might be really, really keen sailors in a mountain.
along with the beach and shops.
Yeah.
I'm not sure fire giants are that keen on water.
No, I doubt it, but we'll.
Probably lava.
Yeah, lava.
Lava baths.
I'm not sure
Lava
about
boat.
that. I'm not
So you
sure
need
that's gonna
you need a
look
boat
fast.
made of like steel, of like stone. But even that's gonna melt.
Adamantium?
Gonna probably melt. It's lava. Everything pretty much melts.
Well, we're kind of out of luck. We're not having anything to trade.
But it's a nice boat, probably. They might think it's just a wonderful
It's
object
like a
of
swan.
art.
Mathan mage hands the left lever so it goes down and then sets off walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Aaron
I'll
follows.
I'll keep moving the earth. So we've got a nice set of stairs going down.
Okay, so if we're not using the boat idea, would you like me to cast Pass Without a Trace? Or should we hold off of that until we get...
Should we hold off that until we can kind of hear? Because I think it's going to be a long time before we're.
Sliding down on the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, do you normally have marching order?
No. Well, actually,
Yes,
we do, don't
I'm
we?
at the back
Yeah, we do.
because I'm the most.
Hainel
delicate.
normally goes first.
I mean, if you want, I can sneak ahead.
I think that's a good idea.
It's going to be somewhat difficult because I can only make like.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sneaking's not going to work.
Unless you want me to get another load of earth and I can keep 2 down. Going.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine. We'll stick together. I'll
Well,
sneak
let's,
later.
how... Can we get down the stairs without using the earth? It is possible, isn't it?
It's possible. It's harder for a dwarf.
A lot more
It's going to be a lot
difficult
harder if we try. We could actually get
How's
people out.
these
using this.
stairs? Is there,
Would you like me to sneak ahead?
is there a central
Right,
core?
Cariad, come here, and I cast Featherfall,
No,
That's just- that's
and you
what
can
I-
run.
I've got Featherfall as well, so we could do
I mean,
I
2
can just
minutes.
I can
5
literally make
people.
stairs out of the mould earth though.
So we can
So-
get there really quickly with Featherfall.
Well, no, it's spiral, isn't it? So you're only going to fall.
But I
as
don't
far
know, is
as
there
that
a, is there a hole in the middle there?
No, but it just means that instead of, you know...
But it's only the once
Clunk,
when she
clunk,
lands it
clunk.
disappears.
Oh, yes, of course.
So
So I do one step, and then do the next step.
yeah, so
Oh,
yeah, we keep the mould earth because I can. It's going to take 6 seconds for us to get from the top of it to the bottom probably, and it's an instantaneous thing. It travels.
Right.
So just keep nice and quiet because we'll probably hear people mining as well if they are slaves.
They're not, as I said, they're not used to people sneaking around the place. They're big fuckers. You'll hear them coming anyway. You know, they're huge giants and miners and people like that will carry
Do you think
picks
the
and things.
giants would supervise the miners themselves, or have other people like yak folk doing it that are further in?
They wouldn't. Yak folk don't like doing anything, do they? They're slavers to
point.
get other people.
Yeah.
So they
they're
wouldn't.
They're charming.
Yeah,
And
they
then
wouldn't.
Fuck you over.
Yeah, they wouldn't. So there may be, like I say, I never saw any miners, but I know that it was noisy. I don't think sneaky is going to be too much of a problem.
Okay, so we'll do the sneaky bit for now then until we work our way down.
So one step at a time until we get closer to some action.
Right. Clonk. Clonk.
So I guess we're moving quite quietly
Slowly.
ourselves, but not.
But we've sent the lift down ahead of us.
Yeah.
So that's definitely going to get there.
Oh yeah.
before we do.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
see it quite move, vroom, and it disappears into the darkness.
Bye.
So you've started making the way down the steps.
as
Mhm.
we go down, I'm going to best as I can kind of keep an eye out if there are any traps on the stairs.
Oh, DM, just before I
Mhm.
go down, when the lift goes down, how far is it between the, let's call it the ground floor, and the first subfloor? How far is that?
Not much at all.
Okay. In that case, I'll just stop for a minute and I'll send Jinx down invisibly and tell me what we see on that first floor from the lift shaft.
You mean when it gets to the bottom, or where you're at the
Well,
top? What's
yeah.
the next thing there?
Yeah, what's the next thing down?
If you go down, you're sending it down the lift shaft
Yeah.
or down the stairs.
Down the lift shaft.
It's completely rock
Okay.
all the
yeah.
way down.
Yeah. I was just
There is
checking
no
if there
drop
was-
off.
Maybe
Oh,
Jinx
yeah.
goes in front of us then.
I
'cause
just wanted to check and see if there were
Can
any
Jinx
access
fly?
point. Yeah, Jinx can fly.
then maybe Jinx keeps an eye out.
Yeah,
as we
Jinx
make
can
our
go
way down.
ahead. She's an excellent
Yeah.
scout and invisible.
So Jinx is
A bird, a magic bird.
A magic bird who's invisible.
Aye. So yeah, we're clunking down slowly, and Jinx is ahead of us, scouting out. Clunk.
Does she stay with the lift, kind of speed wise, or
Well, she's on the stairs with us now because
okay?
we've had a look down.
She's
and
got-
there's
She's
nothing
probably
there.
what 10 foot,
Yeah.
20 foot ahead of us.
Well,
maybe.
yeah, well, we'll say 30 feet,
Sounds fair.
just as a number.
Yeah.
As you're walking down the spiral stairs with
Yeah.
all the clunk, 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 clunk,
Yeah,
you're seeing in your mind's eye
yeah,
from her point of view,
yeah.
and it's just stare. It's just
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're kind of almost getting a bit weird and dizzy.
Yeah. So I'm just going to stop for a minute and be sick and say, I'm not sure this is such a great idea.
Well,
So
we've
you-
started now.
You've been walking down for about half an hour, and
Right.
it finally comes to a kind of smallish entrance into an area. It's a pitch black cavern.
Does the
tunnel.
stairs seem to still keep on going down? Or is
Keep
it?
going down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
These stairs will literally take you all the way to the bottom.
Okay,
But
hold
it's
on.
500
I've spotted something. So I'll send. She's got 60 feet dark vision, doesn't she? So I'll send her in, and she's invisible. But I'll just send her in slowly. What does she see?
You find some old mining tools, pickaxes, that kind of things. They're just left against the side of the wall. You find some dwarven bones.
Oh,
Um, But there's no. You find torches in the walls, but they're not lit. Looks like they've been burnt out for quite a while.
okay.
You're at this is the very first mining level at the top. So
Okay. So I relay all
it's
this
long.
to everybody.
long dead, this one.
Yeah.
Probably mined this out a while ago.
Yeah.
Then
Aye.
carry on going down.
Yeah. Do you
Unless-
want us to do anything with the bones, Carrier?
It's been here long enough and we can't really carry
Is-
everything.
Is the ground underneath where they are there dirt, or
The floor is dirt or
if you want, I
soft.
can bury them?
If that's okay.
Yeah. So I'll walk in
Mhm.
to there and literally just use the mould earth cantrip to take out a hole and bury them basically 6 foot deep, or 5 foot deep. Then walk back.
Everyone has a little rest while you've been doing this. That's fine. And you prep.
Right, down we go, and so we repeat, and so we repeat.
Okay. So it's going to take quite a while. It seems the first few top levels are all the same. It looks like it's abandoned. But as the further you go, it starts to become more industrious. So you start to find wheelbarrows and sacks and stuff. It's still being deserted. They've been left behind. You can just tell by the amount of let's say rock dust and cobwebs and stuff that's left there. Until you do find one which has a cart with a track.
Oh, now. See now, Borty, that could be your kind of thing, couldn't it? Jump in that, zoom around the place. Oh,
Indiana Jones.
absolutely. I like the sound of that.
So Drover's doing a quick recon. Very quick.
Stick the boat on the cart.
I have to stand at the front, with one leg cocked and another raised triumph.
Nice.
And the beams come down. We've got a duck if we want.
Nice.
Is it a Harry Potter type? Mostly.
Yeah, it's going to be
Nice,
magical.
like Gringotts. Right. Shall we?
There's definitely going to be a break in between.
I think we might have a little look in that one.
Yeah.
Have a little nosy. See what's in there.
Inside the cart is a couple of pickaxes and some, let's say, metal ore. Nothing familiar or too unfamiliar.
Can we hear any sort of sounds of mining now as we're in
No,
there?
we haven't heard anything so far. And again, this is still abandoned. It's just...
How many levels do we think we've gone down? Or how many meters?
You're not sure in terms of how far you've completely kind of lost where you are.
I was counting the steps.
Well, a lot. A lot.
I got past 10 and that was
It would probably
Yeah.
be quicker to go up than it would to reach the bottom.
Okay, so we're about halfway.
Let's go up then.
So, the place where we are now, is there any sense of how far in it goes? We can't hear anything.
Can't hear anything. It's pitch black.
Okay.
It's not, again, it's long deserted, so if
Okay,
you want
just
to
nothing.
explore, you can.
Nothing in there. I'll just send Jinx down.
You go down, how far?
100 feet.
Okay.
That's the limits of my sight.
You start to find more. It looks like the tracks are intact for now. And on the walls you find some scorch marks.
Oh.
So maybe they use the hellhounds to keep guard?
Maybe.
Do you think?
Guard of what, though?
Mind you, well, the slaves.
Maybe.
Is it all one flat level? So it's not another.
It's not
roof
completely
or
flat, but yeah, it's mostly. So where the mountain is, you've literally got.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
So
boom,
they're
boom,
not
boom.
linked through
No.
separately.
No, only the staircase.
So
seems
it's
to-
only the staircase.
Yeah.
Well, let's find a level that's got some activity in it.
Yeah. So I guess carry on going down with.
And there was nothing that Jinx, even that 100 feet in, I couldn't hear anything.
No.
Okay. Right. Back you come, my love.
Keep
Carry on down.
Clunk.
Okay, so you keep going down the staircase. As you come to each kind of opening, it starts to look again more industrious. There are now bars and everything keeping the rocks up. They spent a lot more time reinforcing the area. There's 2 carts on 2 different tracks, more tools. Not as dirty and dusty, but still not manned. There's no dwarves. You're starting to hear noises come travelling up the stairs.
Sorry about
Okay.
Sorry, happens
Hey,
to us
we're
all.
meant to be sneaking.
that. Onion. Told you it could be onion.
Right. Okay.
So I guess now we're trying to go down as quietly as we can.
So you carry on going down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Dum, 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 dum,
We'll end up on the beach.
dum. Same again. You find
Beaching Valhalla.
yeah,
Exactly.
pretty much more of the same. Again, it's been reinforced. It looks there's no one here. There's no slaves or no one mining. There's no guards, but it looks like it has been recently attended.
Right.
So probably the next one we would imagine is going to be
The most active.
yeah.
As well as the
Send
noise, you can start to
jigs
feel heat as well. It's
Is there any
where it's
sign
got you
of
in the
what
cold
they-
stairwell.
Do we have any idea what they were mining? What's been in? Would
Do
I
you have
recognise what's in the
stone cutting?
carts?
You found metal ore.
I don't know.
If there's anything you remember about what they were doing.
I can't remember which character you are.
I do have stone cutting. Can I see if I recognise the ore?
No, it's some kind of metal. You're not too.
Okay.
Should we send Jinx down now? We'll stay here and we'll send Jinx down for the next couple of levels.
Yeah.
Or at least the next one and sort of
Yeah.
scout
It's
out.
only, it's only 10 foot down, isn't it? So we
Yeah,
can,
absolutely.
let's go down 3 or 4 levels and see each one what's on.
Okay. So I'll, in that case, we're not moving from here, so I'll just settle myself. Sorry. I'll just settle
Have a
myself
rest.
down, cross the legs, and I'll just basically send her down to the next level first and see what's there.
Okay, ding ding.
Gosh,
You reach the
that's
next
nice.
level, and
It's already set up an alarm.
through Jinx's eyes, or what she can see, you find there are some dwarven slaves. There's 4
On the next level.
We're
on
in
the
here.
next level down,
We're in here.
and you see what seems to be like a red lizard creature, who is whipping them and beating them. You can't understand the language, but
What
they are
size? How big is the
twice the
red-
size as a dwarf.
Right. So normal size.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help that.
Rude.
Lizard men. Is red, is he?
Red.
How big are kobolds? I don't
No,
really
it's
know.
salamander. It's a red lizard. Which means it's going to be hot.
Very high.
Try and take it down
Is it
silently
Nelly?
and quickly.
They're
Could you describe what
what's
it?
the opposite of immune?
That was arcane, actually.
Was it?
I don't know.
No, the opposite.
Vulnerable?
Vulnerable. You're vulnerable.
Is it Nelly?
Oh, okay.
Vulnerable to
It's all
cold.
you decide. Comment
When I take
below.
you down,
So we need some cold stuff.
Cold?
yeah.
We got plenty of that, haven't we, Shana?
Cold, not massively. I can extinguish flames.
I'm pretty sure that we've got a rune to do that, though.
That's what that rune does. It just extinguishes flames.
But I
So-
thought it could make sleet storm.
Well, what else does that do? We could do. Does it do anything useful?
I'm pretty sure it makes a sleet
For
storm.
one of us.
No,
I
you've
don't think
got
we
that
need to do
one.
waste-
Oh, I've got that one.
You've
I
got
don't
that
think we
one.
want
I've,
to waste the
I've got the
sleep
one
storm
that
just on one thing,
No.
makes fire.
Only
If
on.
we're going to do a sleep storm, let's do it on
Right.
a.
But I can light and
Yeah.
extinguish flame.
Okay.
So what do we do? Let's have a quick. Whilst you're checking
So-
down.
If there were lots, I could tidal wave them, but that's kind of dramatic.
So we did have some
I'm going
stuff, didn't we?
to.
So
I'm
we
going
had
to. I'm going to just sit.
That's what you
Jinx.
see.
I'm going to sink Jinx on a perch,
So
and
you
he's
had a
going to
crystal
observe.
shard, didn't we? What do we?
Yeah.
So what did the crystal shard do?
Ooh. So that one, that creates a sleep storm. It can also freeze water. It can, if you touch somebody with it, it gives them like a, almost like a shield effect.
Frost mantle.
Yeah, exactly. Or then you can touch it against an object and pass the magic to that in a really
what
rubbish
does the
way
frost
that we're
mantle
never
do?
going to do. Basically, it shields you from all physical harm, like melee harm, for one impact,
Oh,
but then
just
it's
one-
gone.
oh,
It
right.
basically gives you resistance
Just for one.
for one impact.
Yeah. So, so basically, yeah. So they're like, well, they're like a dragony kind of chaps, but they haven't got legs. They've got like a long tail, you know, reddish creature, spines, 2 arms, and they're all walking around with like
Definitely
spears.
Definitely salamander.
Okay,
And how many of them are there?
1.
Okay, so how about
1.
me carry out, sneak down the stairs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Or do we all
Oh,
want to make
check
our way?
that in, so.
Should we?
we?
Yeah,
sneak down
you
the stairs
just can charge in.
and you know, try and take them out with ranged weapons?
Yeah.
If there's only one of them.
You got
All
range
that Jinx can see is one.
Okay.
It's a corridor about 20 foot wide
Yeah.
that goes into darkness, but there's torches, sconces. From what else you can see is there are 2 carts and 2 tracks, and just 4 dwarves just getting whipped.
With what I could do, with the DM's permission, is I could get Jinx to deliver a shocking grasp.
Do we want to waste spells on it at the moment? We've got
But it's only a cantrip.
That would be good actually.
we've got lots to go
But
through.
do we want to try and do it maybe with all 3 of those all at once?
Yeah, exactly. So it'd be like almost like a surprise
Yeah.
round.
So
Yeah,
we can
exactly.
use Jinx as a starter pistol
Yeah.
with a shocking grasp.
Yeah.
And then
We can
we
wait
attack, and then you get ready to storm in if we don't take.
And I'll look menacing in the corner.
Yeah.
You just look brilliant in the
If it works, the salamander, if we're going to call it that, can't use its reactions.
Do you not have sufficient D6?
Oh yes, you haven't come unprepared.
So I'm gonna stealth down the stairs.
Likewise.
Ray of
I
Frost.
guess we're probably all stealthing.
No, I'm
to
going
the
Ray
point
of
where
Frost
we're-
it when I come down
I'm,
the
I'm
stairs.
sitting on my bottom upstairs where I was.
We stealthy now.
Stealthy stealth.
I'm going to I'll
Could
come
actually
down
be
as well because I can Ray of Frost it.
Everybody roll stealth.
19.
10.
Well done.
26.
You're taking lead.
Yeah.
And you're a bit noisy.
17.
Good.
I'm just glaring at you with my 26.
Oh.
You just tiptoe. Maybe as you go past, you adjust his armour.
And that's because I'm
Do
leaping
some
down the
buckles up.
stairs. I'm not using.
No, I'm still using that to go down.
Yeah, but I'm making
That's
sound
silent.
because I'm jumping down. That's, yeah.
Right, so can we see?
Whilst getting the boat out.
You're coming down the stairs and you can see the entrance to this passageway, if you like.
Right.
I didn't have enough D6.
How many up to now then for
40. Before says sneak attack.
So, I'm not doing anything yet.
You
until,
rushed ahead, so you're going to be first.
Yeah.
okay.
You're second, but noisy.
I'm going to go second.
Okay.
Yeah,
So these
Ray
two,
of
these two are
Frost.
still in front of you anyway, so you'll be third.
Yeah, and Jinx is already in there, so...
Because I can Ray of Frost it, which will do double damage, and it restricts its
How
speed
does-
to 10.
How does it work? If Jinx is nearby but invisible and going to attack, what do I have to do?
If you want to attack, then we'll just attack, so you basically get a surprise attack, if you like,
Okay.
and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
and
So
then
if it's
Jinx,
something you
and then
want
Jinx
to
will
do.
become
But-
visible.
From
Yeah.
from Jinx's vantage point, the salamander, it is a salamander, has got his back to the entrance and is busy whipping it. You know, they're not expecting.
And there's no other, as far as we know, they can only go in and out down these stairs.
Yes. Apart from these, yeah. But
So
there's
it's
carts and tracks leading away from the
Yeah,
stairs.
but
Okay.
if they're going to warn anyone, they're going to get past us to get down to the
Yeah.
next level.
So, for Jinx to do that, would it be like a melee spell attack, or would it because he's
What-
invisible? He's
what is
just,
it? What is it?
Shocking
It's a
grasp is a
melee
melee spelling attack.
Yeah, it's only because he's invisible, and is it just because he might be so stupid he might not be able to touch?
No, I'll roll a
salamander might
perception
move,
check
yeah.
for the salamander, and it's
Okay.
we'll see what happens. But
Okay.
you have to commit.
Yeah, we will commit, absolutely. And so, yeah.
With my sneak, could I get closer to him to stab him?
Yes.
I'm
If you're
gonna do that
really,
then.
really sneaky.
I got a 26.
Yeah.
Does that
Jinx
count, or
is
do I need to do it?
closest, so Jinx will get the first go
Okay.
if she wants to, and then
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did I remind you not to attack them with weapons?
Why would I not attack him with a weapon?
Okay.
That's the only thing I can attack them with.
So Jinx is going to fly from perch, still
Yeah.
Is
invisible.
it actually on fire?
It's red hot. Yeah.
It's alright because she's resistant to fire.
Carriers.
And going
Very
to
much not.
lay hands upon.
Go ahead.
Oh God, let me just get Jinx's stats up.
But religious.
17.
Successful.
Okay.
And then you're going to do
2d8. Oh, that's not nice. 11.
what type of
Wait.
damage?
Electricity.
You get,
So
you get
like
something
me.
else if you're wearing a metal armour, don't you?
You just have advantage on the attack, but it can't take reactions now.
Yeah.
So Jinx can move away.
Yeah. Off it goes.
Cool. How much damage was that?
11.
Okay.
But now she's visible. And obviously,
So Salamander's...
and obviously an imp.
You see the salamander suddenly get shocked. It's been whipping and aggressing. And then before it can react,
Okay. Oh, blimey. First one is probably not going to hit. It's a 14.
14 misses.
Okay, second one is the same thing.
Is it aware of you? Because you'll have advantage if you're hidden.
Is it aware?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
So you'll get advantage if you...
Okay.
So, yeah, roll your second attack.
Roll a second. That is a 16 or a 15.
We'll go with a 16.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
16
hits then.
432.
You need a dice tray. I recommend Wormwood.
I,
All your dice tray needs.
Or D and dice, because
Or-
that also folds flat.
Or
16.
indeed
You don't have your dice
D and dice trays because they're UK based.
eBay.
And we need some dice trays.
They're ethical as well.
16
They don't use
points
real
of
damage.
16 was
Like,
well done.
fantastic.
There you go.
Thank you. And I'll just turn. I won't have these.
How much was it? How much was it?
Right. So what did you attack it with?
That would have been my. Oh, actually, it's not 16. Yes, it is. I don't have anything on. It would have been my offhand short sword.
So it's now aware after being completely shocked. Now it's been
I'm surprised.
stabbed and cut and sliced.
Don't you
Okay.
take damage though from?
Is that a hatch?
So, am I getting my shot in, or are we going for initiative?
Don't you get the
first?
same damage if you attack one though?
You do, but I'm gonna just allow that.
Do I get my shot, or are we going to initiative
No,
first?
go for it.
Um,
You're doing range.
I'm doing range, yeah, 2 shots.
Go ahead.
That is a 17 and a 19.
They both hit.
So I'm going to use my special ability to get the extra D8 damage because it's not on full health, Colossus Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 9 damage for the first hit and 10 damage for the second.
I get my attack.
Go for it. Everyone just bleed into him. Go on.
It's fine, no way.
So 16 is a hit, yes?
16 hits. You need 15, so yeah, fine.
Cool.
Ray of Frost. So 4, but then takes cold damage. So
They're vulnerable to cold, so
It's double.
8. 8 points, and it can't. And its speed's reduced to 10.
that's fine.
Tashana's just going to look around, see if there's any sort of reasonably sized stones.
Oh, plenty. Loads of rubble and
I can't think
it's
why.
not just stones. There's metal and all kinds of bits and pieces.
No,
so.
need good stones.
Right.
Good stones. And I'll just pick up a few.
Yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
Right,
Initiative.
it's still alive. So initiative.
Ooh, that's actually
I've got 5. Right,
15.
Drover. You ready?
Sorry. 14.
14. Hignall.
15.
Nathan.
I'm not engaged, am I? I'm still on the floor above.
Oh,
My
'cause it was
character,
Jinx.
it was Jinx.
You'll come.
You,
Well,
can
you
put,
want
you
initiative.
can put Jinx down on the initiative order if you
Yeah.
like.
Can she attack again?
Well, she's disengaged.
Just roll
No,
a bloody
Well,
die.
she'll just go invisible. No, because
We'll let
she's
it
too
come back.
squishy. She's not
Ruby.
made for combat.
23.
Tashana.
13.
Okay, all good.
Whenever
Who's got that last.
Whenever it's
Hold
a
on.
good time, I'll
Yes.
come down.
I'm like, which way am I going?
Yeah.
Ruby.
Okay.
Get another go.
Have I got anyone in range to get sneak attack? Just so I know.
No, because everybody else was.
No.
No, that was a 15.
15 hits.
That is 7 points of damage.
Yep.
With my second attack, will not hit.
Do you get your thing because you're on your own with it?
Anal.
Oh, I probably would.
How far away is it?
It's gone.
Okay.
From you, 20 foot. Because you're in the entrance.
Alright, I'm going to go and attack it.
Maybe at the end of the next
Damage,
round,
yes.
we'll say that I've come down to join everybody.
Fine, yeah.
Okay.
So,
And then you'll be at the start entrance of the patio.
Okay.
lots of minis.
No, that is.
Is that like 12 ticks?
Lots and lots. So doing, so doing,
Lots of minis?
fuck's sake. We're going to dice jab. 8, 9, 10 points.
All adds up. Or subtract.
And lots of minis. Doing, that's more like it. 14 and 12 is 26.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So 36 in total.
Drover.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot again with my bow.
Yep.
2 arrows. First one hits armor class 21,
Easy.
and the second one hits armor class 14.
Missed.
Okay, so
Second one goes wide.
pull my bow back, give it that extra bit of tug. To do Colossus,
Stop it.
fire damage.
Stop it.
Give it
I
the
don't
extra tug before
I think that's very friendly of him. A little tug for being friends.
That was
That's 16 points of damage.
He won't see it
Good
coming.
tug.
16 points of damage.
Oh God, I'm going there. I think I have a jack kick for that one.
As
you
as
definitely earned the
the chamber
jump.
says, how do you want to do this?
Okay, so
Way!
I've knocked 2 arrows in the same shot, trying to style it out. I've pulled it back as far as I can possibly get it. Released, so one has flown over his shoulder, but the other one,
No.
I was aiming for both eyes, so I hit one in the left eye, the other one goes over his shoulder to take him down.
And he's down.
Yeah.
They're quite weak. But yeah, the ground is slightly sizzling and burning around it, and the flames and heat slowly.
And at that point, I'll run in and say, "Where is he? Where is he?"
I made it. I'm here.
Okay. I draw
Well,
my.
so we've got 4 slaves, have we?
You got 4 dwarven slaves. Yeah.
Right, that's done then. Let's get out of it then. Get out of the beach.
Oh, club
Save
tropicana
them,
awaits.
save the bloody dwarves.
I draw my finger down my tongue across my eyes. Is there anything magical that I can see?
Not here. No.
Okay.
We should
There's
go
a
quick
hint.
A hint?
A hint
Intent.
of old magic on the cards.
Oh. This here Tishana's a bit glowy.
Maybe it's what it's made of. I don't know. Maybe they mine something particular, like
If I rub my hand on it, does the magical essence, as it were, like come onto my hand? Is it like a dust or a powder or residue or something?
Kind of. The card itself, it seems to be emanating from the wheels. So it's some kind of.
So maybe it's the way that they come back.
Maybe.
Maybe it's voice
Maybe.
activated. You'll have to go through a whole bunch of. Can we ask the
Dwarven
dwarves? First of all, do they look in, although poor health?
They're pretty beaten up. But they're cheering up now. They've seem to have been rescued.
Are there many of your kind here?
Aye, laddie.
Aye, laddie.
Aye, laddie.
On this level or further down?
They're all. I won't do the accent. They're all
You
further
can.
down.
You started, so you better finish.
Aye, laddie. We start this way, we end up going Irish.
To be sure.
We'll see where we are. When we start, we actually mean to go on.
We'll wander around the aisles. Thank you so much, Sharon. That's very kind of you.
All the slaves, most of the slaves are. Not for me, thank you. Most of the slaves are on the upper ground level, if you like.
Thank you.
That's where the mining facilities are. it's because the mountain that we're in has pretty much been drained of resources anyway.
Okay.
I think every now and then, like the salamanders, the guards, will bring us up here and torture us for their own pleasures and do whatever they want. They've been relying on the yak folk to bring in fresh supplies. That's all.
That makes sense.
But yeah, majority of them are on the main floors.
So this is one of the main floors. This just happens to be an
This
area
is just
they were mining.
mostly there's nothing here anymore. We slaves from previous years have taken these out. I think they just like to bring us down here and torture us. Just sometimes they leave us up here for days just mining. And when there's nothing here, there's no iron ore anymore. Whatever they were looking for, they've got enough resources, but they've been building something.
Oh, building. That was a thingamajig about that.
There was.
Sorry.
There was something about that.
Was there a weapon? A dragon war? I can't remember.
There was something to do with dragon, wasn't it?
Vonodon. They're trying to. Duke Bolto's trying to create a Vonodon.
Aye, lassie. The Vonendod.
That one.
He's Welsh.
Yeah. It's from all over.
Just different dwarf, it's
No
fine.
trouble.
Yeah, it's the other dwarf. One of the others speaks
Pakistani
up.
Welsh, so they're Welsh.
He starts Scottish and his Irish mate kicks in, and then the Welsh one speaks up.
The Cornish one. They're all over the place.
How long have you been here?
So why, hey man?
Oh!
I've been there ages, man.
I know. You think?
Oh, Jimmy, how are you doing, Jimmy?
This is brilliant. This is like the Goons. And as politically correct.
How long have you been here?
I think I've been here 4 years now.
If you can make your way up the stairs.
Bloody right, that's
I know they're bloody
that's
big
really
stairs,
bright.
but there's 4 of you.
Do you know, we've been mining here for 2 weeks without a break. We're going to climb those
Yeah,
stairs.
but have a break and then gradually make your way up there. The
You
yak
do know
folk-
there's a lift.
Yeah, but not from
Taking
here.
the
There's
lift.
not. I'm thinking
Why
for
not?
you guys to basically try and get up to the surface again.
Yes, well, we're going to have to go and, as long as you promise to rescue our brothers and
Yeah.
sisters down below.
You've got a choice. You can either climb up the stairs or you can come and fight fire giants with us.
Well, we'll climb the stairs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a sound
Well,
safe plan.
did we ask how many? Because obviously there's salamanders guarding them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what else have they got guarded?
Yeah. What else have they got there? Have they been down to the main floors?
Yeah, we've been all over this place. It's
How many fire giants are there? Are there any fire giants down
there are fire giants.
How many?
A lot.
Is a lot to you maybe 2, or is it like more than 5?
Oh
or
no,
10?
you've got so the Duke has an entire company of fire giants downstairs, so you're probably looking around, I don't know, 20.
20.
But
Is that
some of
alright?
those are out. They're still searching for the last piece of the boning dog.
Oh, it's good that they're away.
They're out.
It's fine. We took one of their
but he's-
leaders out already.
The Duke is here with his family. Plus there are other guards. You've seen this snake thing, this salamander. They're probably the worst, the vile ones. But
Are there a lot of those as well?
not so many of these things because they don't talk. He mainly uses the ogres. The ogres are the enforcers.
There lots of ogres,
Quite a few ogres, yeah.
goblins.
Oh, hundreds of goblins.
Oh, lovely.
Orcs?
But they're mostly kitchen staff.
See. We can
And then and then you've got the hellhounds.
And then you've got the
hellhound.
hellhound.
Oh, of course. I love a hellhound.
Oh, we've never. Well, yes, you did know. You didn't
What
you?
level is Duke Zoltan the Hound of Hell?
The Duke's quarters are on the very ground floor.
So that's his base, the very ground floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
that's
entire
where I
family,
was.
their kitchens are down there, their sleeping quarters are down there.
That's where I was.
The upper ground floor is where, like, these carts will take you straight there. That's where all the mining, I don't know, what would you call it, sorting,
And how did the mines?
refinement is down
How
there.
did the carts go down? Because I noticed that these are enchanted. These wheels.
Yeah, they never come off the tracks.
Okay. Well,
They never fall off.
never fall off.
I reckon you can give it a go.
I think so.
What happens if the tracks
Are
disappear?
we doing an Indiana Jones cover?
We might do.
I think we might do.
Is Cinderella still here?
Cinderella?
Tinkerbell.
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 Cinderheld?
Cinderhill.
I wouldn't know. She
Well,
was.
as he's,
You know Cinderhill? How do you know Cinderhill?
he was used to be his brainset.
We were acquainted.
Was you one of her toys?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, she's done that a few times.
So it's the pink toy.
I was.
Where'd you put the batteries? I'm sorry.
That's all right. I couldn't do shocking hand at that stage of my career.
Yeah, she's here. She's still there.
Could we use her
Right.
as a point of entry?
Poor choice.
I think Macon already has.
Do you think like a Trojan horse situation?
Well, you do, like you said, you do have shocking grasp now. You might have things that she's interested in.
But she and I always used to get on, so I could probably persuade her to at least show us some things, guide us around. She might know where the conch is.
Could we put cast a spell on her?
There's a song
Have a
about
no
that.
spell we can use.
Hmm.
I've got command.
No. I think our best bet's being forthright with her and just
I've
be
got
honest.
charm monster.
That would probably do
That-
it.
I prefer that to the honesty option.
I think you said that you left on perhaps
Oh yes.
reasonable terms, so
Oh, yeah.
she'd be delighted to see you.
Yeah.
You could pretend you come back because
So-
you missed her.
Yeah, I could
Does
do
he
that.
know where her quarters would be then? Are they also on the ground floor, on the bottom floor, or are they on?
No,
like,
they're in main quarters,
This is
aren't
going to
they?
be better than
Part of
trying
my
to
quarters.
fight 20 fire giants.
So somehow we've got to get to
Better.
her quarters,
Got, like,
really,
80
appeal to her better
points.
nature,
Yes!
and
No problem.
Fine.
that seems probably the best way of doing it.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, that's probably the best way
That
of doing
could
it.
work.
Find her. She's our meal ticket out, and
So
not
we've got
get murdered.
We're not going
3,600
to
hit
get many
points
of
and
the
we've
dwarves
got...
out.
Yes, we send them up the stairs.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be going to all the levels?
Yeah, we'll just work our way down the stairs and
Okay.
gradually deal with them as we go. I think is going to be the best way.
Oh, look at you. You were made a tea. Oh, you're
Indeed, sorry, I
such a
just saw your
super
mug
boy.
in there, so I just made it.
You really are.
Light.
I like you. You can come and play with us anytime you want.
Yeah,
I
so
also brought your sweetener as well.
Oh, you didn't put it in?
What a charmer.
Fucking
I didn't want to overload you with sugar. I thought at least
There's no
sweetener.
sugar in it.
Well, sweetener, but
Look, he's just disgusted. He's walking away in horror.
I'm a bit of both. You know, I make people happy at the same time, make them sad. So
There we go. He's got a whole bipolar thing going on. I think it's fine.
Let's have a quick tea break.
You've come back in time.
And
We'll be right
and
back.
We'll see you soon.
just throws away a character sheet one because Max just came in and went. Assassin, I want to crit with 6,000 d6s. Yes, you're dead.
Where's your missus today?
She's at home.
Doing her womanly duties.
No, she's actually writing her book, hopefully, on me. No, I'm joking. It's about
Mental illness.
It is actually about mental illnesses.
Transgender.
Yeah, no, it's about mental illnesses and just stuff like that. Because she's into psychology. She got a degree in I forgot what it's called.
Make believe.
Yeah, it's the brain thing. Neurology, something like that.
Neuroscience.
That's what I'm. Yeah. So she's got a degree in that. So she's writing a book on mental illnesses, releasing it. It's gonna get publishing by Penguin or something. I'm joking, not really. But
Joking about the book or the penguins?
oh no, it's
If
The
penguin
Penguin Book of Neuropsychology.
no, I don't know.
The brain of penguins.
She's it's poems, so haikus on
nice.
mental illnesses. Not actually on them, but haikus about them.
Really? That sounds fascinating. Do tell me when it's published. I must get the copy.
Yes, on Amazon. You can get it now.
We're back on, but I think we're stuck with
Awful
it.
thing in the entire world.
It is not.
It's so bad.
I like a poem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
It's
dear.
like motion capture.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
We're doing the robot without realising it. Peter Crouch, eat your heart out. Did I hear there was brownies available?
Oh.
Blondies.
Blondies.
Technically, you're right.
Yeah.
Blondies.
I don't know what blondies are.
They're horrible, you don't want one.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to submit myself to one of them.
White chocolate and raspberry.
Delicious they
And
are
onion.
too. And an onion.
Pizza's on the way, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 45 minutes. We've got lots of pizza to eat.
I can go back in here because we don't need it anymore. Right, previously
So we're on the step. We're going to go down the next level.
24.
Have they told us how many levels to go?
Oh, but hang on a minute.
well, we were still chatting to the dwarves, so
You
we can
still
ask
got
them.
the dwarves.
How many levels below us to the base?
A fair bit.
That's a lot of help.
Yeah.
But we have got the chance to go down in a mining cart.
And you could take the carts. Yeah.
Do we think the cart actually leads you down to the next level, or
The
cart
dwarves.
would,
Yeah, they'll take you straight into the upper ground.
The
floor.
grinding room, so we can.
oh, so they lead into
There's a delivery
the
room,
main
and it all gets sorted.
into the main sort of like area for
So the
we don't perhaps want to take the cart just yet.
No.
the,
So
the
if we're
carts
gonna-
will get sorted, but there's more dwarves at the
Yeah.
end of the.
Into the
track.
pounding machine to pounding. Oh, that's really good.
If we-
Oh look, it was slowed down. Oh look, there's a machine there.
It's alright.
Will it be friendly?
Do we? Oh yeah. If we went directly down anyway, we'd miss out on all the rest of the.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to
I think
deal
we've
with
got to
the
go.
rest.
Slavers.
We've got a system. Let's just
Yeah, just go
Let's go with the system. Yeah.
bit by bit and work our way down.
It'll slow the death of our characters. won't
It will.
Absolutely.
Apart from T'Challa, who can fly away.
Yeah, but it's a long way up to the top. I can only fly for a minute.
You'll go as fast as you can.
If I get to another level, I can then fly for like 3 hours or 4 hours.
All over the place.
Yeah.
You tour around.
we? I'm going to time myself.
Could you not
to shine.
turn off the stream and restart?
I
the
will be a
stream?
small bird at the time.
Try.
We actually only just done that.
We go far.
I know it's on.
like, come back
The stream continues,
Oh, it's
and then
I could
so
polymorph
they record it.
myself and be a
try
bird
it.
for an hour.
I also
It might be
polymorph
worth it.
myself, but
Right.
we'll leave that one alone, shall we?
Yeah.
How's it looking for you on your screen? Is it
Oh,
stuttering?
terrible. Yeah.
As in from your
So
on the application itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
my mouse is moving.
Just
fine.
both.
So what we do is we
20,000 disappointed viewers.
and then we'll
20